Hi everyone, Aidan here with etrailer.com. Today we're going to be taking a look at the Inno Gravity Ski and Snowboard Carrier here on our 2021 Audi Q7. Now this is going to be a great way to haul your skis and snowboards on the roof of your vehicle in these padded clamps here. I can pop open the buttons right there and you see they are sandwiched in between these very large rubber pads, which is one, going to protect them, but two, provide a good amount of grip when you're going down the road. So they are going to be very secure in here when they're up on your roof. Now you might be familiar with these ski boxes or just cargo boxes in general that people use to put their skis and snowboards in. Those can get really bulky, they can get really expensive, and they're hard to store. These are really nice because they don't take up much space on your roof here, and they take up less space in your garage too. So when you're done using them, you can just pop them in the garage and they don't take up too much room. The buttons on here aren't my favorite, I will say. They're big enough that I think if you had some larger gloves on, you could probably still open them pretty easily, but the action just isn't as smooth as some other options out there, so personally, not my favorite. You do have the capacity for 3 pairs of skis or 2 snowboards. That is going to depend on the type of gear you have, the specific measurements, that sort of thing. So we'll give you the usable dimensions in a bit, just so you can lay out your own gear at home and see if it'll fit. When these do click down into place, you can see we've got lock cores on the front. So that is going to lock our gear into the carrier here. And they have a secondary purpose with these memory mounts. So for the clamps on the crossbars, you just throw this lever, it'll clamp around the bars, and it'll remember that same positioning for next time. And then when you latch this down, that actually blocks that lever. So by locking this up, you're actually locking it to your roof rack as well, all with one key. So that's really nice. You do have, we'll get that measurement of usable space here, 14.5 inches from end to end. That's the inside portion there of usable space. So again, just lay out your gear at home, see what kind of room you have to work with, and you can see if this will work for you. If you do need more capacity, there is a version of the Gravity that is basically just 2 carriers attached to each other. So there's a portion in the middle there where you can slide it in and out, and so you can have a set of these jaws on one side of the vehicle and the other side. So they're easy to reach, because that is one thing, as you get to these bigger carriers, they're harder to reach, especially on the taller vehicle like we have here today. And overall, I think the Gravity is a good solution here. It's pretty small, it's going to hold the gear really well, and I like how easy it is to get on top of the vehicle and lock up when you're not around. Thanks for watching.